Hello virtual pilgrims, we are here in Emmaus where we've just celebrated our final Eucharist. Just like Cleopas and his companion, we've recognised Jesus in the breaking of bread, and just as they rushed from Emmaus back home to share the good news, that's what we're going to do now. We've reached the most important part of the pilgrimage, which is when we go home again. So it's a good time to think through the experience. So we've got a few typical pilgrims here. They're very quickly going to tell you the high spot of their pilgrimage. Let's go around the line.
Val and my high spot of the pilgrimage was in Bethlehem at the Church of the Nativity, seeing the star where Jesus was born.
Thank you, Val.
I'm Anne. The thing that made an impact on me was when we were in the Palestinian territories and visited a hospital, and we saw a wall being built at the edge of an Israeli settlement, and it made me realise the struggle that the Palestinians have at the moment.
Thank you very much, Anne.
I'm Anitra, and for me, yesterday's visit to the Church of St. Peter in Gallicantu was very emotional, and the actual spot of Caiaphas' house, we went to the dungeon. After that, we went to the Chapel of the Dormition and saw the shrine to Our Lady.
I'm Pam, and the highlight for me has been to celebrate Mass in the wilderness, in a vast wilderness of desert.
I'm David. I had the most emotional and spiritual experience of my life at dawn in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre.
My name is Susan. My special moment was in Ein Kerem when I visited the Catholic Church of St. John Baptist, and Father Damien very touchingly lit a candle and said a prayer with me together for my clergy in my namesake Church of St. John Baptist and for the future of our parish. It was very touching.
My name's Edward. The moment for me was listening to the Dean of St. George's Cathedral and seeing a man so full of hope and optimism and a great future with a person like that in charge. I have some hope for the Middle East.
Thank you.
I'm Mandy. When we were at Bethesda, we had a service of prayer with laying on of hands for healing and wholeness, and I found that incredibly powerful.
My name's Liz, and the most powerful moment was being on the Sea of Galilee on a boat when the engine was cupped, and that made me decide to get confirmed today at Tyrannus.
My name is Arthur. The highlight of the pilgrimage for me was the Eucharist in the desert, where it really brought to me the hardship Jesus went through, weighing up humanity and how hard that was for him to do what he did and to tell everybody about what we should do in our future.
And last of all, we have Father Damien Porter, who's played a major role in organising and leading this pilgrimage. What are your particular memories, Father?
I think it's been a wonderful joy to make this pilgrimage with so many people. Pilgrimage is a wonderful thing in itself, but celebrating with people from different places and going back to different places, refreshed and renewed. We've worshipped together, we've walked together, we've talked together, we've encouraged each other, we've laughed and we've cried a bit, we've laughed a lot. It's been a wonderful experience to share and to be reminded of the fact that we are one family in Christ, and it is Christ that we take back with us, refreshed and renewed.
Thank you so much for those reflections. Thank you also, virtual pilgrims, for joining us every single day. I pray that those of you who wish to might one day be able to walk the steps that we've walked and come to this wonderful place and meet Jesus and get to know him more deeply through being here in the Holy Land on a pilgrimage. Thank you so much for following us. May God be with you.